in the interview room with Mikey, aka Poipo, and Bill, aka Crusher. So, Mikey was the one who started all of this drama. Why do you think Bill has the dragon egg?
Well, if you think about it, it's the most valuable resource on the server. You only get one of it, and it's irreplaceable. So, if anyone were to have discovered... Hold on, let me restart. If anyone were to have been discovered with this dragon egg, there might be, say, like a war or a small battle over it in order to obtain it.
Okay, so...
And what's your response?
Okay. Thing is, it might be the most valuable resource because there's only one of it in existence that can ever be in existence. But, you see, I don't think that you would be able to sell that. Like nobody has a use for a dragon egg besides decoration. And nobody would, buy it, really. I don't think anybody would buy it for a reasonable, for a price, really. And I feel like that's just way too much effort to sell. And that's kind of, taboo. And most people would think about it like that, taboo to sell the dragon egg. So, I just feel like... I feel like that argument doesn't make a lot of sense,
It's not valuable in the sense of price. It's valuable in the sense of... It's more like invaluable and sentimental. You can't sell it because, well, there's only one of it. It's priceless. You can't put a price on something there is only one of. Otherwise, the price would be, the most expensive thing on the server. It would cost, 100 stacks of diamond blocks or something.
Well, yeah, but, the only person... Okay, this is gonna sound bad. The only person that would have, a sentimental value to that is me and Drew.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, but the thing... I don't care. I wish we did have
Drew might have the dragon egg?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that... If the dragon egg were in my possession, I feel like I would put it in the museum, in Era 1, because that's when we killed the dragon egg, and I feel like it would be a lot safer in the museum than in my own hands, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like if it were put in the museum, though, someone would have robbed it, easily forever ago.
I don't think anybody on the server would want to do that, honestly.
Where do you think the dragon egg is now, if you don't have it?
Excellent question, Lilia. And honestly, I don't know where the dragon egg is, right?
Yeah.
So, the last place I saw it, I actually was the last person to see it, and it's because of me, actually, this is going to sound bad again, that it disappeared. Now, okay, listen. No, okay. Alright, listen. So it was, ready? I was at the andesite statue behind me and Bailey's house. And it was on top of there for the longest time. I think it was actually in the head. But I was, just in the head, and then I must have accidentally right-clicked it or something, and it teleported. I never saw it again. My running hypothesis is that it must have landed on a torch and turned into an item and then despawned. It's the only thing I can think of, because it's not there anymore. I've done a thorough check 8 times.
There is a solution to how we could safely determine if the dragon egg is in that area at all, if it still is not an item.
Okay, how's that?
The dragon egg doesn't blow up, right?
You said safe way to determine.
No, I said sure way.
No, you said safe.
Well, safe-ish. Just don't be within the blast radius, I guess.
I mean, okay, yeah, maybe we can test that in an alternate dimension or something where we can, fly and have infinite resources.
Oh, okay. I catch your drift. I'm catching your drift.
I don't know. Just a weird hypothesis I just came up with.
Yep.
Alright. And,
Well,
what about you, Lilia? What are your thoughts on this?
my thoughts? Well, personally, I'm pro Bill has the dragon egg.
That's totally fine. Yeah, I don't, but, I can see how people... It's very suspicious of me to, just, even have anything like that. but I was the last person with it too. Like, I could see how people believe that, but I don't. So.
Anyways, this concludes our interview. Now here's an interview about here is now the interview about the new building that is coming to Derp City. Back to you, Lilia. Thank you, Lilia. And now, I am here with the builder of this new mysterious building in Derp City. Now, Bill?
Yes,
Lilia? Tell me about this new building of yours.
So, with the demolition of the Starlight Tower, following the, what is it called? Dissolving of the Starlight Brigade following the new bill that dissolved any, organizations. Also, because they were doing nothing. But, anyways, with the demolition of that, which took a little bit, I decided to take over that property and build something that Derp City has needed for a long, long time, and I think it add a lot of depth to the city. And that is a sewage system. It'll be an underground interconnected tunnel of sewage. It'll basically run just like it is, on your streets. It'll have manhole covers, it'll have drains, everything like that, And that building is actually going to serve as a sewage treatment plant and the home of the sewage system. So you're going to go down in there, and that's your entrance or commercialized entrance to the sewer, at least.
A sewage plant?
Not far enough.
You think any Ninja Turtles are going to be home base?
I don't find that very funny. We suffered an attack last January. Please refrain from you saying that. Like, it's gonna make me tear.
Hey, editor, can you please cut that part?
Full of water. I think that it would actually be cool if you could, do boats. Like you.
Sorry.
Must have been the Ninja Turtles. Basically, I think it would be cool if you could fit a boat down there, and then you could just go through the sewers on a boat, and it could serve as maybe a little underground passageway into Derp City.
I like that idea a lot. Tell us in the comments what you think. I have one more question before we conclude this interview. Where might this sewage plant travel to around Trophy World?
Well, I think it's just going to be localized to Derp City, act as a sewage output for Derp City. It might drain into the harbor or the ocean. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like that's it. It doesn't necessarily travel to anywhere. It's just a web of interconnected tunnels underground.
Very interesting, very interesting. Well, thank you for coming on Trophy World News. I'm Lilia, signing off.